It's been a little while, but today we had another fault find. This one was on a ground floor socket circuit again, so we steamed straight into it, had a word with the customer to find out what had been going on, and then got cracking into it ourselves. First things first, had a look at the fuse board and then started going around unplugging everything on that particular circuit just to make sure the circuit was clear of all devices. Then got out the tester and started doing insulation testing on all the conductors just to check what the readings were and what we were dealing with. Turns out everything was quite low even though everything was unplugged, so we started looking for other items that might be the problem. This led us to outside, as there were several external sockets and also garden buildings as well, so as we delved a little bit deeper we started to see circuits that run off the back of the existing ground floor power, and this always gives you clues. The outside power is fed directly off the internal ground floor ring circuit, so we started disconnecting those independently and testing the outgoing cables to see what the readings were like on that. Turns out the worst one was the cable going directly from the house straight to the garden building, so that wasn't a great start. And the installation was a bit of a mess outside as well, so we disconnected that cable from the internal power and did a retest internally, and everything started coming up much better. Just to confirm, we disconnected the garden cable at both ends and tested it, and it was in fact what was giving the poor reading. Whilst we were in the fuse board, I gave it a quick go over with the thermal image camera, as I always like to have a little check just in case, a bit of a spot check. Then it was a case of tidying up and putting everything back together again. We blocked off all the ends and left all the external stuff disconnected for the time being. Internals all back up and running again, so the customer's happy. And now we're just going to provide a quote for a refit of the cable, basically for the external circuit. And that was all done and tested, and another one done. Follow us for the next fault find.